The history of syncretism gives us evidence as to why the bigger kingdom of God is not the church. The church is a smaller kingdom of God. The big kingdom of God is not any church. It grows outside of the church, but is not the church. This was also taught by Joseph Smith. This is why the bigger kingdom of God is described in Daniel chapter 2 as a stone cut out of the mountain without hands. Yet, as you may suspect, often those who promote integration have been persecuted by dominant religions. Although many people have done the best they can to integrate the laws of nature and God in an effort to create peace and harmony between groups, the dominant religions have been easily offended and have often persecuted those with such good intentions. So, in my own personal efforts of publishing peace and harmony, if any individuals or groups are offended, my father and I have already been persecuted so much, I cannot apologize for teaching the truth. Still, I must apologize right away if any mistakes have been made and explain that I may not be perfect and I'm doing my best. And although this program is being delivered without warranty, according to our disclaimer, if anyone can clearly prove to my satisfaction that any mistakes have been made here, we will make edits, massage the words, and make it better. We will go out of our way to make things right. Yet, as Martin Luther King Jr. said, I still have a dream. Even though history shows evidence of some synchronistic trends as a fatal compromise of dominant religion's integrity, this particular trend I'm talking about isn't even dependent on this program. It's bigger than this program. This program just helps people see what is happening, so not as many get left behind. But make no mistake, we're in the middle of a huge transformation in fulfillment of all prophecy. So the dominant religion's attitudes can't last much longer anyway. I'm not concerned as to whether or not this is feared as a fatal blow to any group's views, because it's almost too late to even talk about it. And the purpose of this program is to actually add integrity. If it is fatal to some religions, as I am certain that it may be fatal to some systems, it's because the system lacked integrity to begin with, and the system no longer serves the people. That's not a decision for me. That's up to the people, and once this program is out of the bag and available to the public, my efforts are too late to stop. I'm sure some will see it as for better, while others see it for worse. I have great faith that the empowered in every lineage will see this for exactly what it is. How we take things is a choice. The laws of empowerment hit all lineages the same, even the lineage I grew up in, obviously, but at least some may be better prepared than others based on what their leaders were willing to integrate and disclose. A few years ago, I predicted that within the next handful of years, the whole world would have gone through some massive shifting. And the whole world is already going through some massive shifting. It's no use denying it. Every generation needs a new revolution. Thomas Jefferson. Fear of losing control creates a considerable amount of cognitive dissonance for those who have grown accustomed to power and control. Integration leads to unity and expansion. Disintegration is an unavoidable risk when people are faced with their fears. It's up to them to approach it with faith and courage, or give in to the sheer terror and fear of cognitive dissonance of a conflicting idea. Whether they like it or not, the truth is rising faster than ever, like a great acceleration. So it's time to be aware of which way they're expanding with the tree of life or tree of death. People want things in simplicity. If you really understand this program, the basics of the tree of life are as simple as empowerment of love, faith, physical health, spiritual health, beauty, and peace, versus the tree of death, which is abuse of hate, fear, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual disintegration, and war, which so many programs talk about. But if it were that simple, everyone would have done it. So to really understand this program, we have to dig deep into our current life situations, which is what all the scriptures of the past have done to the best of their ability. The scriptures are merely a history of God's dealings with people. For people to obtain keys within the laws of empowerment, we have to dig deeper, applying correct principles in our lives, which takes heart, because we have to really care. Take the time to understand where we really are and how we really work. To have to raise our level of intelligence beyond the simple phrases like, all we need is love, or just confess and believe and you're saved. It's a good start, but we must develop that love and faith. We must help people listen to their pain. It's not enough to just get one beautiful principle right. We're meant to do it all, to get all the gold nuggets of empowerment. Each gold nugget is a key that unlocks the fruit of the tree of life, and we need all the keys to unlock every aspect of our lives and to thrive to our perfect divine potential. As we obtain more of the gold nuggets, the keys of the laws of empowerment, then we can more easily make the right choices when faced with our own personal demons, which include those of our own personal lineage. Step by step, they're meant to become engraved in your heart, encoded in your mind, and sealed upon your spirit. Many lineages have had division when great leaders pass on. We've seen that from just what's in the Bible alone. Just look at how many churches have come out of the Bible. And notice how some of the scriptures I've referenced in this program, how the truth can be a burden, which is why we gave a clear warning at the beginning of this program. The way I've referenced them will certainly be seen as a threat to religions with opposing views. Only the disempowered people will see it as a threat. The empowered people in every lineage will see it as an opportunity for greater empowerment. Pay attention to how your heart feels. We can grow too fast. If you feel the need to take a break here and there, that's understandable. Take some time to ponder and pray about it and come back where you left off when you're ready.